Hey guys, welcome back to Heartly Creativity. So today in this video we're going to learn lifeline of national economy. Okay, let's start. Okay, so what is lifeline of national? In this chapter, what we're going to learn is very important. Okay, so in this chapter we are going to learn the lifelines. Okay, transport, transportation, then communication. Then we are going to learn the international trade, and then we are going to learn the tourism in tourism as a trade. Okay. So first we are going to learn transportation. So what is transportation? Why do we need transportation? This all question comes in your mind, right? So we'll understand this chapter. Why Indian economy in Indian economy life uh, it is a lifeline. Why transportation communication is a lifeline in Indian economy, that we'll be learning this chapter. So we use different material and services in our day-to-day life, right? We are using many items. For example, the pen you are being using right now, or the notebook you are using right now, they all are a material which have been made by somewhere, right? It can be some factory, it can be from anywhere, it can be from US, or it can be from any other country, or from India itself. It can be the so how did it transport, how did it come to you? By the help of transportation. So you can see how much important transportation is. Without transportation, are you able to go from one place to another? No, you can't go. You would be walking, but you can't walk for long miles. Like you want to go to UK, you can't walk from India to UK in one day or anything, right? That is possible, but you need, I don't think so that everyone would be doing it, right? So we need a better way of traveling. That is transportation. In transportation, a better way of transporting things and reaching your item very fast is what transportation do. So some of these are available in our immediate surrounding, while other requirement are meant by bringing things from other places, right? Yes. Goods and services do not move from supply locals to demand locals on their own. Yes, they do not like that only move. There is something over here, transportation. Transportation is being used. So the movement of these goods and services from the supply location to demand location necessitates the need for transportation or transport. Okay, some people are engaged in facilitating these movement. These are known to be traders. Okay, who make the products come to the consumer by transportation. Thus, the pace of development of a country depends on the production of services and goods as well as their movement over space. The pace of development of a country. Let's say that you want to develop your country. So it depends on what? Goods and services as well as their movement over space. That means transportation is also important for the development of a country. So therefore, efficient means of transport are prerequisites for fast development. If you need a fast development, transportation, if it's there, and more way of transportation is there, like more technological wise transportation is there, then development would be faster in that particular area. Okay, are you getting the point? So if India have great transportation, then it would be a developed country. I'm not saying only transportation is needed for development. I'm saying that if India puts more effort in transportation, we would be getting a better view of development in our country. Okay, so we are doing many things now. Transportation is being developed, and I feel that it's good. Like you can see, decades later, like before and all, you couldn't go from cities to cities, or we were not supposed to go from cities to cities. So now we can see that we are going from cities to cities, and then we can go out of the country too, to out of the country. And not only that, if you want to require anything, like anything from the like foreign countries also, it's being transported to your area, right? So for example, if you want a pen from uh, US or some UK or any pen from Amazon, you're getting it because of transportation, right? So that's what they meant. So transportation, you can see how much important it is. Movement of these goods and services can be over three important dominant of our earth: land, water, and air. Obviously, these three important aspects are a dominance of our earth because of the movement of these goods, like the things. For example, let's say pen. Okay, from for example, you want to transport this pen from UK, okay, to India, okay, or India to UK also you can transport. Let's say we have this pen. We are gonna go from the land, that is road, yes, and then after some time, obviously air. You can't. You might be taking air, or you would be taking ship. Air, matlab aeroplane or helicopter, like that. So it's going through these three things: land, yes, air, and then from water. So these three are things are the domain of important domain of our earth. Okay, so based on this, we are going to learn this chapter how transportation goes from these three domains. Okay, so these three domains are what are classified into land, water, air transport. So land, water, and air means of transport. Now, land, roadways. As I said, from road you can travel. From railways, railways means the train. Okay. Pipelines. Okay, inland, water inland or overseas. See, inside India or outside India also. Air. Air can be domestic airways, that means it can be public as well as private airlines. International airways going outside the country. This is domestic inside the country. So you want to go from Delhi to Bangalore, inside the country itself. If you want to go from UK to India or India to UK, outside the country, international airways you need to take. Okay. Okay, so now for a long time, trade and transport were restricted to a limited space. Yes, it was a long time. For a decade, there were no transportation from one place to another place. They were limited. They were restricted. Okay, with the development in science and technology, the area of influence of trade and transport expanded far and wide. Yes, we saw that because of trade and transport, it um, because of technology, mostly because of technology, trade and transport has become it has influenced, and now it has become a big expanded. It has big expanded, and it has become big. So today the world has been converted into a large village with the help of efficient and fast-moving transport. The world have been converted into a large village. Yes, India before and all it was small village. Now it has become a large village with the help of efficient and fast moving transport. Okay, so transport has been able to achieve this with the help of developed communication system too. So the first thing which is important is transportation. Transportation has helped India. Second is technology wise, we can say communication. Okay, therefore transport, communication, and trade. Third one is trade. Trade is export and import. Now export क्या है, import क्या है, that would be we would be learning uh, in the when we are going to learn this part. But I can simply say export matlab from India to another country, say UK. Import matlab from UK we are going to import the things from another country to India. Okay, so today India is well linked with the rest of the world despite its vast size, diversity, and linguistic, socio cultural plurality. That means India is being linked with connecting with other countries too. It's not even though our country is vast, has diverse and linguistic and social cultural. Okay, so railway, railway, airways, waterways, newspaper, road, television, and cinema, internet, etc., have been contributing to socio-economic progress in many ways. How? The trades from local to international levels have added to the vitality of its economy. It has enriched our life and added substantially to growing amenities and facilities for the comfort of life. Okay, in this chapter, we'll see how modern means of transport and communication serve as lifeline of our nation and its modern economy. It is thus evident that a dense and efficient network of transport and communication is a prerequisite for local, national, and global trade today. Okay. Now, first, first is transport by roadways. So here, what all we understand? The modes of transportation and communication like railways, roadways, waterways, then television, radio, cinema, internet, newspaper. These all contribute to India's socio-economic progress by linking India with the world. Right? That's what we saw here. So why it is important, why everything was important, you understood, right? Okay, now we will see roadways. Okay, roadways kya? India has one of the largest road network in the world of about 56 lakh kilometers. Before it was 54.7 kilometer, but now it is 56 lakh kilometer. So India has one of the largest network in the world, aggregation to about 56 lakh kilometer. In India, roadway have preceded railways. How? We'll see that. They still have an edge over railways in view of the ease with which they can build and be maintained. The growing importance of road transport, vice versa, rail transport is rooted in the following reason. Why railways are more used than railways, that's what we're going to check here. Construction cost of a railway is very high, right? Is more high than roadway. Okay, so the construction cost of railway is high, whereas roadway is less. So construction cost of roads is much lower than that of railway lines, right? B, this is the first point. Remember the first point. Second, roads can transfer. That means, for example, you are going from a mountain. Okay, railways would be for construction. It's very hard to construct in a dense, like dissected. That means, you know, curve and all would be there like this, right? It goes like this, like this, like this, like this. You obviously need that. If you are gonna make this thing, it's very hard for the making of rail lines. So railway lines is very hard to construct in the diverse, uh, dissected and undulating topography. So roads can be constructed, but whereas railways is a bit hard for constructing in the dissected and under undulating topography. C, roads can negotiate higher gradient of slopes like this. It can go to the, but then railways it's a bit hard to construct. So you can see construction of railways is a bit I mean it's much more, the construction of railways difficult than roadways. Okay, like for example Himalayas, the construction cost, all of these matters. So road transport is economical in transportation of few persons and relatively small amount of goods over short distance. Short distance में they can they can travel, make sure they can travel few people and smaller amount of goods can be transported. It also provide door-to-door services. That means like if you are going from your mother's house to your father's house, you can go by roads. So it's a door-to-door service. Thus the cost of loading and unloading is much lower. That means cost of, for example, truck, uh, you want to go from this place to another place, you can go easily by roadways, but in railways it's very hard. So road transport is also used as feeder to other mode of transport, such as it provides a link between railway station, air and seaport roads. For example, if you want to go from Haryana to any other place, you would be using railway, right? But how do you go to the railway? By road itself. So it's a link between, it gives a link between railway station and seaport roads. So what did we learn here? So in India, roads are classified into 6 classes according to the capacity. Because of the capacity, we look into the capacity, and we classify the road. How do we classify it? We'll be seeing that. Okay. So look at the map of national highways and find out about the significant role played by the let's see, here. This is National Highway NH. You might be heard of this image, might not, but okay, we'll see that. Okay, now let's just recall what did we study. Transport. Okay, what did we study in transport? The movement of goods and services from supply location to demand location is termed as transportation. अब ये transportation क्या होता है? The movement of goods and services from where? Supply locations to demand location is known as transportation. So the efficient mean of transportation is necessary for fast development. Obviously, this is as I said, fast development के लिए transportation is very important. There are different means of transport through which movement of these goods and services are done, and these three important domains of Earth is land, water, and air. So transportation can go from here. In land, we have roadways, railways, and pipeline. Water overseas is there, and inland. In air, we have domestic as well as international. In domestic, they can be private or public. Yeah, okay. Till then, we understood. Now, roadway, we were looking at roadways. Roadways, first thing what we saw. India is one of the largest road network in the world. If you see this, there are 56 lakh kilometer. Okay. See this. See the road here to here. And see this. And you can see another one. This. Okay. That we'll be looking at it later. Okay. So yeah, largest road network in the world. That's the first point for roadways. Next, road transport is growing in importance as compared to railways because of the following reason. And what all are the following reasons? First, the construction cost of railways are much higher than roadways. That's the first point. Second point is that road can be built road can be built in uneven surfaces. As I said, no, the topography and intersected roads. In that places, road can be built, but whereas railway takes, it's difficult to build over that. So uneven surfaces like hill, or we can see Himalaya mountain. So the third point is roads can be built over higher slope. Over high slope, uh, roads can be built. And can be um, and can be cross or like like this curved, yeah, can be crossed mountains such as can transverse mountains like Himalaya. Okay, fourth point, can road transport is economical in transportation of fewer persons and relatively, like, see, transportation over here is in shorter distance. In shorter distance, few people and few goods can be transported, right? So in road transport also, um, is economical transportation of few persons and relatively small amount of good over short distance. Fifth point is it provide door to door service, right? It provide door to door services. Sixth point, it is the it links between other modes of transportation. Other modes of transportation like railway, sea, then air. Oh, sorry, not air. Okay. Yeah, air, like till airport you wanna go there. Okay, like that way we can say. Yeah, and then we'll see that six classification. Today we'll be only finishing with the roadways. Tomorrow we'll be doing railways, and then after that we would be doing pipelines, and then communications, and then we'll be finishing the chapter. Okay. So first one is Golden Quadrilateral Superhighway. Why is it called Golden Quadrilateral Superhighway? It's because Delhi to Kolkata, Kolkata to Chennai, Chennai to Mumbai, and Delhi. Okay, let's see this. Okay, I just did it. Delhi. Okay, wait. Can you see this? Red is better, right? Delhi to Kolkata. Delhi to Kolkata. Actually, it's going like this. We can say this way. But let's see this. Right, let me do this. So Delhi to Kolkata, Kolkata to Chennai. Okay, wait. Let me just go down. Listen. Yeah. Delhi to Kolkata, Kolkata to Chennai, Chennai to Mumbai, and from Mumbai to Delhi. So you can see this quadrilateral here. It's forming a quadrilateral. That's it. Okay. So from Delhi to Kolkata, Kolkata to Chennai, Chennai to Mumbai, and Delhi. Remember this. Okay. Delhi to Kolkata, Kolkata to Chennai, Chennai to Mumbai, Mumbai to Delhi. That. Okay. By 6-lane super highway. The north-south corridor, that is Jammu and Kashmir. See the north-south corridor. Jammu and Kashmir to Kanyakumari. This is Srinagar. This is a state line. Just say north-south corridor. क्या है? North तक south. Kanyakumari. It's in south. To from Srinagar, Jammu and Kashmir. Okay. Srinagar, Jammu and Kashmir, and Kanyakumari, Tamil Nadu, and east-west from Silchar in Assam and Porbandar in Gujarat. Silchar. Where is it? North-south. Okay. The major objective of this super is to reduce the time and distance between the mega cities of India. Why is this is an important point? So I would be why was this made is to reduce the time and distance between the mega cities of India. These rail highway projects are actually maintained by the National Authority of India, that is NHAI. So these highway projects are being implemented and maintained by the NHAI. Con NHAI. Okay. National highways. Now, when national highways, we'll see that national. That means it's linking to the nation. How? Let's see. Link extreme parts of the country. Yes, it does. Parts of the country. These are primary roads system and are laid and maintained by the Central Public Work Department, CPWD. That means Central Public Work Department. A number of major national highways run in the north, south, and east-west direction. The historical Shah-Shah-Sur-Murg is called National Highway 1 between Delhi and Amritsar. You can see here. Delhi. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, what was I saying? Yeah. Delhi to Amritsar. Yeah, see Delhi. Delhi is here. To sorry, what is happening? I don't see Amritsar is given. Should be somewhere here. Okay, that will check. Delhi to Amritsar. Oh yeah, Amritsar will not be given because it's somewhere there. Yeah, yeah. See, Sher Sar Murg is called National Highway 1. Wait, let's see National Highway 1. NH1 किधर गया? They would be have given like this. This is 4. This is 4. See this. They have given like this 7, NH7, NH5, like this. 4, 9. I don't think so. You need to remember that. You just need to remember this one, like NH1. NH1 is from Delhi to Amritsar. So east-west direction. Okay. This is the Ahmedabad Express. Okay, just 1 minute. Okay. Now comes state highways. Now state highways, when you hear the name state to state linking is that. So roads linking a state capital with different district headquarters are known as state highways. That means from the capital to the district headquarters. Okay, state to state, state to state. From the capital to here, capital to that, capital to some other capital, capital to another headquarter. So like that. So these roads are constructed and maintained by the state only. So state public work department in state and union territories. Yes, correct. Uh, okay. Now district road. These roads connect the district headquarters with other place of the district. Same thing like state highway only, but then this is district wise. So these are maintained by whom? Zilla Parishad. Now other roads like rural roads which link rural areas and village with towns are classified under this category. So these are like Pradhan Mantri Gramin Sadak Yojana, which is being done by the President of India. Okay, under the scheme, special provisions are made so that every village in the country is linked to a major town in the country by in all season motorable road. This is important. They can ask this question. Sorry. They can ask this question. This is important. That's why I'm writing this. Okay. Because you can see here Pradhan Mantri Gramin Sadak Yojana is very important scheme. Okay. Now border road. Apart from these border road, that means in the border of India. That means it helps in what? So they can ask you a question like. I'll be giving you a question and answer of this chapter. So we'll be doing that. Apart from these, border roads organization, the government of India undertaking constructs and maintain roads in the bordering areas of the country. So apart from these border road organization, that means BRO, we can understand BRO as broader road organization, a government of India undertaking that government of India construct and maintain roads in the bordering area of the country. So this actually was established in which year? 1960, for the development for the roads of strategic importance in the northern and northeastern borderways. This is very important. If you by heart this, I think you will get this part. Just understand and by heart this line. If you write this, I think this will give you 1 mark for this question if they give the question. Okay, I'll just change the color. It's dark. Okay. So these roads have improved. What have it improved? So this question can be asked: what have border roads? Why is it important, and why? What happened? Like, why is it improving? So it has improved accessibility in the area of difficult terrain and have helped in the economic development of these area. And uh, okay, yeah, that's it. So we finished with the border room, and then we'll see this one. Roads actually can be classified into two. Roads are actually classified into two types: metalled road and unmetalled road. You can see that some road are like metal, like that means they are made up of cement, concrete, or even bitumen of coal. But unmetalled road, you can see they are made up of clay and then can be used in dry season only. That means when it's muddy, right? I mean, when water comes, it becomes muddy, so it's not being used. So they have no use during rainy season, but this has use in both the climates. I mean, it is useful in all climates, so it's all weathered road. This can be asked only for 1 mark, maximum 1 mark. Thus, when the base of the type of material, such as metal, may be of cement, concrete, or bitumen. Therefore, narrow. Therefore, in recent years, fast development of road network has taken place in different parts of the country. So, till this much we understood. Now we'll just see. Did you know the world's largest highway, tunnel, Atal Tunnel, which is 9.02 kilometer, has been built by the Border Road Organization. Remember that. So this tunnel connects Manali to Lahul Spiti Valley throughout the year. Earlier, the valley was cut off for about 6 months each year, owing to heavy snowfall. The tunnel is built with ultra modern specifications of the Pir Panjal range of Himalaya at an altitude of 3,000 meters. So, if you want to know more resource, go on this and check it out. It would be useful. Okay. So don't only think about learning, think about knowledge. Okay. Knowledge is one thing which is important. For example, if you're going in a car and someone asks you a question about this, you should not like you should not by heart this. You should understand, and if anyone wants to know this, you are if you are able to answer them. And in mostly if you are learning for knowledge, you'll understand more better as well as answer it more better. So I think knowing is more important than by hearting the chapter. So do that. I don't know, uh, if you like it, please do. If you like my mistake. So next time we'll be learning railways. Okay, so we have finished the roadways. Should we let's just sum up the thing. Okay. 1 minute. Okay. Just 1 minute. I'll just. Oh wait. I'll just. Okay. So transportation we are watching. Yeah. What we saw is that there are railways, roadways, and pipelines. We'll do this first and then we'll go. So it is through land. Okay. So roadways. Roadways, first thing, construction cost is less. It can be transported goods and services. Fewer number of goods and fewer number of people are transported, and in short distance. It can be built in uneven terrains like hill and mountain. Fourth is can be built over higher slopes and can traverse or cross mountains such as Himalaya. Then it can be a link between railways, air, land, seaport, and it can provide door-to-door service. The cost of loading and the cost of loading and unloading is lower. Okay, now we understood till that much, right? Now classification, we understood till where. We'll see the classification. Like how is it? Why is it classified? Because of capacity. Okay, so roads can be classified according to the capacity. The first one is golden quadrilateral. Super highway. Delhi to Kolkata, Kolkata to Chennai, Chennai to Mumbai, Mumbai to Delhi. Like this. Okay. So this is an important road development. Important. So, which actually has been launched by who? Government of India. So there is North-South corridor. Where is it from? Jammu and Kashmir, Srinagar, from here to Kanyakumari. You know the song, Kashmir se Kanyakumari, North South hai 50, something like that. So yeah, from there you can understand Kanyakumari till Kanyakumari. Tamil Nadu. North-South corridor. Now East-West corridor. East-West है कौन? We can say the Assam to Gujarat. Assam is in the right side. Gujarat is in the left side. Okay. So East-West corridor Assam का सिलचर और गुजरात का पोरबंदर. Okay. Assam. Next is that it is the major objective of this is to reduce the time and distance. Reduce the time and save the distance between whom the mega cities of India. Now, who maintain this? So that's NHAI, National Highway Authority of India. Is the is the organization which authority which regulate implement these highway projects. Now comes National Highway. Just okay. The extreme parts of the country. Like the National Highway, like they are the primary road system, and they're constructed and maintained by Central Public Work Department. Okay. Next is, you know, the NH1, right? Shah Suri Marg. So this connects who? Delhi to Amritsar. So India has a number of national highways which connects the north, south and east west parts of the country. Now comes the state highway. It's the road linking a state capital with its district headquarters. Okay, they are constructed and maintained by whom, do you know? Yes, SP, this is B, okay. State Public Work Department. In states and the UT, Union Territories. And now comes District Road. My handwriting is damn bad in this. Okay, District Road. So these actually connect the district headquarters with towns or other. It's maintained by Zilla Parishad. So other roads, that means link rural area of a village to the towns. By mistake we said over here this headquarters to the towns, but it's wrong. It's district. Okay. Sadak. I'm writing better because I think this is K G Sadak. Okay. I write better because I didn't like writing that. Okay, whatever. So okay, Yojana. Okay. So under this scheme, special provisions have been made to link every village are connected to the town, a major town. In the country by all season motorable road. Okay, now comes border road. That's the last topic here. Border road. First point, BRO, Border Road Organization. Border Road Organization construct and maintain roads in border area of the country. So this was established in which year? 1960. What is the objective of this border road? It's to develop roads of strategic importance in the northern and northeastern border areas. Okay. So border roads have improved it has improved accessibility in areas of difficult terrain. Okay, and have helped economic development of these areas. So these 2 points are very important. Okay. Uh, so that's it, right? We have, yeah. Now we would be doing yeah, sorry. Metal road, like cement wise, it is weathered rock, all weathered rock. I mean road. It can be used in rainy season, any season. But whereas unmetal road, or you can say unpaved road, they are like muddy when it is rainy. It's only used in season, with season, summer season, hot climate. Okay, dry season only, they have no use in the rainy season because it's made up of clay and then crushed rocks, right? So that's why it is not being used. So that's it for today. If you like this video, please don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and comment. Tata, bye bye.